Oh my god. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Land. Ocean man. What up? No, I couldn't see anything. I saw one fish. He was very small. Bro, I could not see a single thing. I was in shark water. That's what Daff called it. Thanks for the 44 months, Draco Blue. Thanks for the 34 months, Taylor. And I don't know how long I'll stream because I'm so tired. I woke up at 7 a.m. My sleep schedule is freaking... I mean, I guess it's normal. Very normal. Guys, I think Kitty's sitting on the REM rug behind me. Oh my god! Also, Yuzu and Kitty played with each other yesterday. Or actually, it was this morning. Oh my god, I don't know, my day's so long that I forgot it was this morning. It was very cute. They were just chasing each other and having fun. You know what was really sad, though? I got a text, and it was actually from Haru's old foster. And they texted me today. I have not talked to them in years. Like, literally ever since I adopted Haru, and then they were like, oh, I wanted to check in on how Houdini's doing, because that was his previous name. And then I had to break them the news that he passed away last month. And they're like, oh. And I was like, yeah. Like, I'm sorry to hear that. And I was like, yeah. I tried my best. But yeah. I have, like, some stories to tell about diving, but yeah, now I'm certified to dive 60 feet. Yippee! And I won't die and kill myself when I go diving. Greetings! Oh wait, no, she disappeared. Yeah, I can dive there. Dude, I got bit by so many mosquitoes yesterday. I was wearing a rash guard and they bit me through the rash guard. I'd like stand there and then I'd just feel something and then it's just a tiny little not a tiny, they're kind of big. They were like this big. They were just beep, attached. Dude, my right arm got freaking bricked up. And then this is like one of the bites that is it right here? One of the bites that the mosquitoes gave me. I don't know what happened, really, with this arm. But this arm's totally fine. But it's only this arm that's really bruised. I don't know from what, though. I don't know if I, like, bumped myself on something. No, I wasn't fighting. I think it's from the diving gear. Okay, because, like, no, it's not that they squeezed me. Because, so you have to put on your BCD, and then you have a huge, fat, heavy tank on you. So I have to waddle over, and I have to walk over with that on. And then I'm like, oh god, I'm so sore. Like, my legs are so sore. And then I think my legs are sore because, basically, thanks for the 9 months cash money. You have to deflate, and then you're sinking to the bottom to this platform. Yeah, my lower back aches, because I was doing this so I wouldn't go back with the freaking tank on my back. So I was leaning forward, but it was giving pressure to like my traps, and I was like, dude, my traps freaking ache. But thanks for the 9 months Chronos Moon, and then so where do I even start? Okay, the first thing I can start off with is actually, maybe I should wait until Dav's here, because she said she wanted to hear the stories. But I mean, I have some funny stories. They're really cool. There's a really cool... My instructor was really cool. He is basically what Daff wants to be, because he dives and he's a pilot. So that's what Daff wants to do next, literally, is what she wants to fly, and he's a pilot. And then he also... No, I don't have any bruises on my hand, really. It's just my right arm got really bruised from something. I don't know what, though. How many dives has he been on? He's been diving since he was 14. Yeah. He's been diving since he was 14, and he can hold his breath for 3 minutes while swimming underwater, which is insane. Because he said he used to do free diving and spearfishing. And then I was like, oh, how long can you hold your breath for? He's like, yeah, about like 3 minutes. Is he Aquaman? No, I cannot. Dude, I would probably lose. I could probably only hold my breath for like less than a minute while you swim. Like, yeah. Like, I can hold my breath for at least a minute above, but I think in the water, it would be much less because you're also like, you're also swimming and using energy. So, yeah, I'm gonna stall until Daff is here because she wanted to hear all about it. But the things that I can tell you before Daff is here that I told her already is freaking... Alright, why is this music so loud in my ear? Let me turn my freaking headphones down. Anyways, the first thing I get there, okay, I'm in Texas, right? I'm in Houston. We go a little south because that's where the dive spot is. Let me preface this. Everyone is freaking white there, okay? So this lady comes up, like, I get to the place, and this lady comes up. Thanks for the 3 months, Demon Wolf. And then she's like, oh, what's your name? Oh, she's like, oh, are you here for diving? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, oh, what's your name? I say, oh, my name's Hyoon. She literally hits me with this. You gotta say that again. Just like, you have to repeat that because I didn't get that. And I was like, oh, it's Hyoon. And she's like, oh, okay. Hyoon, am I saying that right? I'm like, yeah. And then I was like, oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, she's so cute. She's really comfortable now. She doesn't run away when I stand up or even, like, when I get up to feed her. She actually goes like, no, because she knows I'm gonna... She hears a bag rattling. She's like, oh my God, it's food time. She's really cute. You know, I have a really cute picture of her that I need to show you guys. She sploots. She literally, when she gets tired, she pants. Like when you're playing with a toy, but look at how she lays. Her back legs just go like that. It's so funny. She's so cute. She's a very, very, very interesting cat. Santa's tough. Okay, so yeah, what can I say? Is she good with me? Oh no, I don't pick her. I don't think she really likes being picked up. She has something with like if I get my face near her, she gets scared. So I feel like she's a little scared. I can't let you get close. Yeah, that's literally her. she goes like this. Yeah, she's a no, Yuzu likes this rug too. Kumo hasn't really laid on this, but Yuzu likes laying on this as well, and he likes going like... Yeah, I'm freaking dive certified now. But yeah, you know what's really cool about that my instructor is that he is a pilot and he actually has a plane. And I don't remember if it's Pennsylvania or something, but then he was like, yeah, if you guys ever want to knock out your advanced dive certification, we could just all go take a trip to wherever and I can fly you guys or fly us to wherever and then we can dive. And I was like, holy frick. But yeah, he seemed to know a lot about diving. Well, then again, he said he worked like every diving job you could possibly imagine because he's been diving since he was 14, from like the beginning of like tank cleaning diving to like, I don't remember if he said saturation diving, but he did something that was definitely, you know, would lower your life expectancy. And then then he was a pilot in the military, I believe. And yeah, he's a vet, so that's why he knows how to pilot. But he seemed like a pretty chill, cool dude. I think he served in Japan. Oh yeah, I told this to Daff. Like I said, I was the only non-white person there, right? And then, so... one guy was from Houston, and this couple, they were from Idaho. I was like, that's really random. And because they were asking, like, where's everyone from? They're from Idaho. And then, one of one guy, or the guy was studying somewhere. I don't know if he was studying something in the medical field, I believe, at one of the colleges here. So, what was the age range? I don't know. I would say maybe they were younger than me, slash, or maybe around my age. I feel like they were pretty, like, I don't know. They definitely had jobs. Thanks for the 15 months, Metronome. So, yeah, then my diving instructor, his name is Trevor, and then he was going on about, like, his, like, I think we were talking about, he was talking about masks, because he was just, like, going over everything, and then he was just talking about how, like, masks fit, and then he was just saying for, like, for different, like, features and whatnot, like, some may not fit, and then he was just saying, like, yeah, masks in Japan, they're, like, a lot smaller, like, the face size is a lot smaller, so you have to, like, you know, pick and see which one you like. We have like 24 masks, like, because you're like, oh my god, wait, what if this one is the one? I need to try this one out and see if this one is the right fit for me. So yeah, and then he was like, yeah, I served in, or I was in Japan for like 5 years. And then he looks at me, and then he goes, you Japanese? I was like, no. But I thought it was funny. Fuck Toy Story 2.0, yeah. And I was like, no, I'm not. But, yeah. You Japanese, K-Kona? And then, thanks for the 15 months, Tyler, 2 scoops. And then, yeah, he basically, I mean, it was just kind of chill. Did I find the perfect... No! But there's a... Okay, well, I'll just tell the story anyway. But, so I had this mask, I don't know, I just took some random goggles, but it kept filling up, like, the water kept spilling through, like, this area right here, and it kept coming up. So during the whole dive, I was just holding my mask, because it was really annoying to just clear, like, every 2 seconds, like, going, like, breathing out of my nose and expelling all of the water out. And then, like, okay, by the way, we were diving in, like, this lake pond thing, and it's extremely muddy. Like, the furthest you can see is like an inch or two, basically, and then everything else is extremely, like, it's either all brown or you see a slight, like, blur of a shadow and a color, if there's any color. So you could barely see anything, no visibility. So my instructor looked at me, and then he was just like, he's like, are you okay? Underwater, because he saw me, like, holding my mask like this. Because I didn't want it to fill up. Because we had to sit at a platform at the bottom. I don't remember how the depth was, but you had to go down, and then you just had to wait. Because then he would go around everyone and do all the checks. Like, can you do this? Like, clear mask. Tell us, like, what your pressure gauge says. Things like that. And then I didn't know how to say, like... I was like, I'm okay, but then I pointed at my mask, and then he was like getting up really close because he can't really see anything. And then I didn't know how to, I didn't know how to signal my mask is kind of loose or something. Like, I tightened it really hard. Like, I had marks on my face for how tight it was. It was just the philtrum area that wasn't closing in. And then later on, he, like, looked at it, and then he saw, like, bubbles coming out of it, and then he was like, oh, and then he signaled to go back up, and then he said, okay, we can switch. I'll just take your mask, and you can use mine. So then, his mask is really nice. I don't think it's, like, super expensive or anything, but I took note, because it had the logo on it. I was like, this fit pretty well, and the nose part is really soft, so it's easy to, like, clear or do anything with it. So I was like, yeah, it was Cressy. It was Cressi. I looked it up, and they have a bunch of masks for different designs. And how should I add? No, I wish. But yeah, that was something. I saw one fish while I was sitting. It was a little small guy. It might have been a bluegill. I really can't tell because, dude, even when they were doing the test, so basically underwater, how you signal the letters is, thanks for the 37 months, WNBA husband, trophy husband. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 0, right? So whenever you're looking at your pressure gauge, you have to like look at the numbers. And I had to have it this close, and even then I couldn't tell how like I couldn't tell where it was on the gauge because it was so muddy down there. I was in freaking shark water. 6, 7, you know what? That reminds me, I went out to eat yesterday, and my waiter actually 6'7" on me and my brother. Cause he actually 6'7" because we were OMG, I'm jealous. It's because how it went was like no, I didn't give him a 67% tip. I mean, he was a chill guy. But he was just saying like I think we're just ordering the plates or whatever. He's like, yeah, family style, and he's just like, yeah, you know, for like however, like usually people order like 6 or 7, and then he hit the 6, 7, and he's like, and I was like, and then my brother said he didn't notice that he did that, and I was like, I saw it in the corner of my eye. I literally saw him hit the 6, 7, and then I was just like, this guy has to be, he's gotta be like the way that he was talking. I could tell he's a freaking Zoomer man. So, but I mean, he was cool. He was chill. Was he like a teen? No, I wouldn't say he was a teen. I would say he like maybe early 20s. Early-ish 20s, maybe perchance. Yeah, I got a facial today, and the lady said, you have beautiful skin, girl. I went, really? Really? And then she asked me how old I was. She's like, if you don't mind, how old are you? And I was like, 31. She's like, oh, wow. Yeah, your skin's so good. I was like, hey. But yeah, what are you guys looking up at? Oh, yeah, that's just not even funny. What did I eat today? I ate a breakfast burrito because my brother made me one earlier, actually. Other than that, I drank an Arizona cold brew tea. I bought a jug of Arizona green tea because me and my brother went to HEB because he needed to go to HEB to pick up his meds. And I was like, dang, I'm really thirsty. I feel really parched. Like, I want something really refreshing. What kind of drink do I want? And I was like, you know what? I want some Arizona green tea. Because I was like, I don't want soda. I want, like, something that isn't carbonated. That's freaking good. Some cold beer. Yeah, so the dive instructors are really cool. One guy, the main guy, I think, his name is Jeff, and he retired at 41. The poop! The poop! Dude, I was stalling out on my stories because I was waiting for you. Basically, I told him everything that I've told you so far. So, yeah, one of the instructors, Jeff, he retired at 41. I was like, dang, he's living life, man. He got to retire at 41. I think he worked for Chevron or something. I forgot what exactly he worked. What he did, it was either networking or something, whatever it was. But then, yeah, he was like, yeah, 41 is mad early. And then now he's just chilling and teaching diving, I guess. Because I don't know, he just likes diving, I guess. But, okay, so, I mean, I told the story about the woman asking me for my name, or the nice lady asking me for my name, and then going like, excuse me, because she hasn't heard that name before. Let me think. Oh, one guy. So there's stairs, there's like steps to get down to the pond because it's kind of like a steep hill and it's kind of like muddy. Yeah, he freaking tripped. Everyone's like, be careful. But I mean, I don't blame him for tripping, but he freaking tripped and went like a little cartoon trip and then he fell on booty. And I was like, oh jeez. And I was like, are you everyone's like, are you okay? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, dude, you like I would probably be really embarrassed if I fell in front, because it's not like a huge class. It was like freaking 4 or 5 people, you know? And then it's just like, yeah, everyone saw that. But, you know, it's okay. It happens. Yeah. Glad he didn't hit his head. So what on the first day, what did we do? I was literally there from 9 a.m. to 2:40 p.m. and it was storming freaking hard at like towards like the last 3 hours. It was thundering. You could see the lightning and the thunder. Yeah, you would. It was really loud. So a lot of the other dive instructors in the classes they dipped early because they were like, "Oh frick, it's storming. We don't. It's kind of dangerous. We want to get out of here." No, we were in the water during the storm. Yeah, we did not give a hoot. We were doing as much as possible. So what did we do? We did the mask clearing. We did clearing your regulator piece. Yeah, we did not gaff. Oh my god. Okay, well, what we did like all the basic things. We did the CESA, which is like in an emergency and your regulator doesn't work, and then you have to like go to the top, or you have no air. You have to like, and then you literally have to go whoop, and then you have to ascend. It felt like I was ascending because every time it's really dark down there, right? And you can't see anything. It's shart water. It's freaking dark brown. You can't see anything. And then as you go up, it starts getting lighter and brighter. So you're like, "Oh my god, this is how it probably feels to like ascend," because it's just going from pure like you can't see anything. Yeah, cuz like at some level it's just pure darkness. Like if you floated much deeper and it gets really cold down there, nothing. You can't see anything. But then they said on a good day you could see like maybe a foot. That's the visibility. But it was raining both days. I went, so no, there's like I don't think there's many fish. They said there was snake. There are snakes in there, so if there was one, they were like, please don't touch it or go near it. I didn't see one. I don't think it was even possible to see a snake in there, to be honest. But yeah, I think they said there's like, in terms of fish, there's like a big carp somewhere and just a bunch of little tiny bluegills and whatever. The worst things were freaking. Oh yeah, usually you're supposed to practice dropping weights, but they're like, no, we're not doing that because if we dropped weights in this pond, you literally could not find it because there's no light down there. It's so dark and it's silt, so it will probably just like reclaim everything and it'll just get buried under. So basically what I was doing was like a simulation of cave diving. It was just pure brown note diving. Except without like the dangers of probably dying. Or being stuck in a one-way and having to go a specific route. Yeah, the maximum depth of it was 60 feet. Yes, I think. And then, but yeah, everything was really good. No one failed. No one did anything bad. Everyone passed in my class. I mean, everyone was pretty chill. Congrats on the certification. Thank you. Have I bought my gear? No. I think I'll only buy a mask and then some fins or something. Because those two you can carry around if you vacation or whatever. Oh my god, there's like ants. There's these feisty little ants. I don't know what kind of ants they were, but they kept biting my feet while I was on land. They were just going... and I would feel them go... And then I'd have to go like... Get away from me! And them freaking mosquitoes. I didn't get bit on the first day, but the second day it was pretty bad because it wasn't raining as much. And then, how much did it all cost? It was 600. I did it with maximum scuba in Houston. You know what's really funny? Because you have to write your occupation down on the little thingy. I mean, I'm pretty sure other places do it much cheaper or whatever. But, oh, like 599, 600, yeah. For everything. And then, you know, it's just like yeah. I put content creator, actually, as my occupation. But they're like, one of the instructors, Jeff, he was like, "Oh, like what do you do? Like what do you?" And then I was just like, "Oh yeah, I like stream." And he's like, "Oh, what do you stream? Well, like what do you do?" And I was like, "Oh, like I don't know, games or whatever." And he's like, "Oh, cool. Yeah, my son, he's like 7. He." And I was like, in my head, I'm thinking, Your son probably watches like Roblox or like I don't know, some brain rot thing. Like he's like, oh cool, cool. Okay. But I was talking to him earlier because I was asking him about the cert. Oh no, he asked earlier about he sent a text message saying, oh, it would really help us out if you left like a Google review or whatever. And then I was like, oh yeah. Yeah, I will. And then I said I am going to talk about it on stream as well. And he's like, wait, let me read it word for word. I sent it to Daff. Wait, it's easier if I just look at my messages with Daff. Where is it? Scrolling. I was like, yeah, I'll leave one and I'm gonna mention it on my stream too. He said 9 exclamation point, bracket, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Thank you so much. Can you send me a link to start watching? And I was like, okay. I was like, I mean, I don't care, so I just sent him my link. Because I wanted to ask him a question anyway after, which was, I was asking him about getting the cert on the Paddy app so I can just take it around and then just be like, I'm dive certified, so when I go to Cancun with Daff, I can just do that. I can just flash the app and they'll be like, alright, you're good to go. Thanks for the 49 months, Derek. Does a cert last forever? Yeah, I think so. The only thing is, if you haven't dove in a really long time, they usually want you to do, like, a refresher course, just to make sure you don't die. Oh, it does? Wait, how long is it, Daff? I don't know. She would know more than me. She is Miss Advanced, scuba diving. Yeah, you just need a refresher course. Feels the aura. Yeah, Daff wants to go meet my instructor, the pilot diving man. Because he's literally John Knowledge. He would teach her so much about everything that she would want to do. We can go and then he can have us teach us he could take us spearfishing and then have me do my advanced dive. Did he have big? No! He was an older man. Really, what are the odds? Yeah, literally, as he said, he was like, yeah, I have a plane. And then I'm like, oh my god, and he's a dive instructor. And I was like, oh my god, he's literally what Daff wants to be. No, Daff doesn't want to be a dive instructor, but she does want to be a pilot or wants to start piloting eventually, so... Certification maxing. Greeting! Does he know how to drive manual? Probably. I'm going to eat him and absorb his skills. You probably could. Oh. He's really nice. He's been, like, literally everywhere, and then he's just saying, I don't know. He was telling us about some structures diving in Taiwan. He's like, yeah, you guys, like, if you want, like, an amazing architecture with diving, he's like, there's a place in Taiwan that's really nice, and it's beautiful. And I was like, oh, yeah. My hair? No, honestly, it feels the same. Oh, no, it's because I was in freshwater. I mean, my toner kind of, I mean, I'm more, like, yellowish now, more than, like, you know, neutral, but... Story from knife making? No, my knife making isn't until, it's next week's, it's on Monday. So busy. Oh my god, so busy, Maxine. Girl, why are you so busy? Side quest! Yay! Dude, thank god my wrists aren't sore anymore, but they were so sore when I woke up this morning. My wrists, and then, like, the front of my legs. But the back of my legs are totally fine, but the front of my legs are so sore. So, like, whenever I have to lift my legs, I go like, ah! Yeah, the knife thing is, like, a day, but I think it is, it's gonna be a very long time. He said at least 3 hours for forging. And then, I don't know, a couple of more hours for other things. Not a front... How do I develop... Fake staff? How do you develop a front booty? Matte booty. I guess I'll have to work out the front of my legs more, I suppose. It's just not It's just not strong. Thanks for the 28 months, Narvin. Thanks for the 5 months, Pie Bacon. I don't know if I said thanks already, but I freaking... Yeah, but it usually works out less. Yeah, front to booty. Now, what else is there? What are the dive instructors? Jeff feels like... Because there were other people also doing classes, and then they're talking about the Bahamas, and then they're like... It's like, oh man, can you guys please get me, like, a pink shirt from the what the frick was he talking about? I don't know if it was a scuba place or if it was like one of the, I don't know. And then I know he's a real jokester because they're like, he's like, yeah, all the shirts are usually brown, but like if you can get a pink one, like I would freaking love that. And then they're like, oh wait, what's the pink one? He's like, yeah, that's a staff shirt. So if you can like steal one off of the staff or like pay them a good amount, then you can bring it back for me or something. We're like, okay. he's a little joke. They got some jokesters. Actually, after I was done with my certification, and he's looking for unique loot. And after I was walking because my brother picked me up. He's like, you passed? And I was like, yeah. And then he's like going like this, and he's like, nice. This place sucks to dive in. And I was like. He's like, yeah, it's only up from here because you can't see anything in here. And I was like, yeah. Some freaking poop water. And I thought the instructors all there were really funny. They're all very chill. But oh my god. It was nice putting together everything and learning. And then they were like, you gotta make sure when you're diving, you gotta smell that air. Like, crack the tank open and smell it, and if it smells funny, like, you gotta switch or just not dive if all of them smell funky. Yeah, Kitty on the rug. You're like, you gotta make sure. Now I know how to not die underwater. I feel like if I could do all of my skills in literally zero visibility, almost, it is probably certain I would not freak out in a clear water dive. Just clearing. I cleared my mask off, pulled in. Oh my god! On my first day, I freaking flew up to the top. Not like I was ascending, but like he wanted us. I can't see anything, by the way. So there's like 4 points that he wanted us to swim like laps of, like while underneath. I can't see anything, but then I saw it slowly getting lighter and lighter, and I was like, no. And I tried to be like, boy, I tried to go back down, and I was exhaling as much as I could, and I was just going, and I was like, oh god, it's like the SpongeBob ascending gif. That's literally what I was doing underwater. And the funniest thing is that when I ascended, because I was like, man, I'm gonna be the only one that there's a guy already up there. He's like, I was like, oh, he's like, yeah, I just shot up way up to the top. I could not stay down there. And then, yeah. And then he's like, yeah, I think I just need more weights. And I was like, yeah. But then, actually, on the second day, I did not shoot up to the top. I actually, while I was waiting at the platform, because he was doing the skills of, turning our air off. And then making us check the pressure to see, like, it going down. And then, like, having the feeling of, like, your regulator and, like, having low air. And then being able to go, like, I have no air! And then he cracks it back on. I was actually parallel to the platform, and I was staying there. And I was like, oh my god. And I was just, like, focusing. It's like a mini game. It's really fun. Trying to be as straight as possible and staying on the same level. Because you have to, like, if you breathe in a little too much, then you start floating up, and then when you breathe out, then you start sinking, and you're like, okay, I have to find the sweet spot in order to stay buoyant, and then just stay here. During Pride Month? No, I'm not trying to be straight during Pride Month. I'm just saying, like, you're just supposed to be leveled and not float up, because that's a very no-no. That is noob down. So yeah, it was. I am an ally. July 1st? No. Dude, I can't stop scratching my leg. It's freaking itchy, and the mosquitoes all bit me. They were having a feast. I can't stop itching! No scratching? Is there any other any other thing that I can think of? Oh wait, 1 second. I'm being asked a very important question for a girly pop and it's time sensitive, so I need to look. Please hold. Hey girl, what's up? My coochie smells like soy sauce. What do I do? No, it was just a time sensitive thing. Okay, there we go. I'm done. I was hacking the mainframe. Yeah, I was freaking going. Dude, she's freaking knocked out. Kitty! Oh, she's asleep. She's so cute. She really likes that rug. Yeah. She's so cute. She likes Remya. I should get the... Oh my god, yeah, wait, I should get the Wendy's Minion meal. I was looking at DoorDash the other day because I was freaking hungry, and then I saw that Wendy's has a Minion meal. It does not look good, by the way, but I would just try just for the novelty, I guess, for fun. It does not look very good. My boys, I heard Messi scored, 2 goals or something, I think? Question mark? Thank you for your service to the community. Yes, yes, yes. New record, wow. Almost 3, wow. You could try tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'll do it tomorrow. You know what? Yeah, maybe Wednesday's better because I was gonna do a short stream because I gotta freaking go. I'm freaking busy. Other dive things. Trying to think. I had 0 visibility. When super cosplay? Thursday. Thursday. I leave on Wednesday. I'm leaving Wednesday evening. She's leaving us again? No! Technically, I think we might do a custom stream in just... I don't know. We might... Super's doing Mina. I think Emmy's doing Silver. And I'm doing Female Drifter. I'm literally just gonna be a hobo vampire guy. But female. So... Oh, yeah, so Emmy said there's a thing that she wanted to do a very long time. She wanted to try every cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory. And she mentioned it while we were playing Deadlock, and then we both said we were down. But I don't know if we're gonna finish all that. We're gonna take a bite of all of it. And yeah, hopefully we don't get diabetes while doing that. But yeah, we're doing a Cheesecake Factory tasting and see how it is. I didn't even survive 1 Burger King dessert, yeah. Will I stream it? Emmy's gonna stream it. I don't know if... I mean, I'm sure maybe if we wanted to custom ingest, we could just have it all on our streams, like Super, me, and Emmy, but yeah. Oh yes, I need to take a lactate pill. Does anyone know what is the best motion sickness thing for seasickness? Like what I should take? Cause when I go diving with Daff in Cancun, and if we have to take a boat, I don't want to get sick again. Dramamine? Dramamine's the best thing? Okay, I will get some and and make sure. And I know that sour things help with feeling nauseous as well, so maybe I'll take some sour stuff and not eat. Because actually at the Bahamas, I ate something really greasy before we went diving, so that probably didn't do well with my stomach. And being on a boat and then the waves just going like, and I was like, oh god. Yeah, ginger is also good for motion sickness. Don't forget the glasses, yeah. And yeah, my tummy was freaking sloshing around. I'm so excited for Cancun. I wonder what we'll see. Maybe we'll see a bunch of turtles. I mean, we're not there for too long, so I don't think we can go other places, but I've heard there's some beautiful diving spots in Mexico, so I guess I'll see. I've tried that motion sickness bracelet for gaming, actually. One of my friends got it for me, like, a really long time ago, because I would say, they'd be like, yo, let's play this game, and I'd be like, no, bro, I can't. Like, I got motion sickness really bad. And they're like, okay, try these wristbands. I'm gonna get them for you. And I was like, bro, these don't work. I tried them, like, they don't work at all. Because I'm like, I am not getting those. That is a waste of money. They're like, okay, fine, I'll get it for you. I was like, no, don't. And then they were like, yeah, it's kind of... And I was like, yeah, this is pointless. Anyway, the Livestrong. Holy frick, you just gave me a flashback. People would always collect that in school all the time. Try Shungai? Yeah. Try finger butthole. No, the motion sickness glasses do not work. Dude, how bad my motion sickness is there's a little platform boat thing that that we did our giant stride off of. And then... or great stride off of, and then... like, even that, it was, like, barely any motion, but I was like, if I look down, I'm gonna start feeling really dizzy, so I had to, like, look up and, like, at some landscape. The horizon to not feel sick. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get motion sick, and my instructor laughed, like I was joking, but I'm like, no, he doesn't know I'm freaking for real, that I'm gonna literally throw up from a little bit of motion. Look at the horizon. Trying to think if there's anything else. Do I get nauseous or headache? Both. Well, I don't get a headache. I just feel really nauseous, and then I get lightheaded, and I get really warm, and then... But the first day, holy frick, was terrible for diving because... oh yeah, they mentioned that too. They're like, yeah, if you are with someone that throws up while you're diving, the fish are gonna love that. You should be near the person that's throwing up because they will come and they will eat all the food that they threw up. They're gonna be like, mmm, delicious. That is your best friend right there. But then, what? The first day, yeah, they were making us do everything, put everything together. So you got your whole getup on you. You got a tank on you. It's freaking heavy as frick. You've got some weights in your pockets too. You got your goggles on, and you're walking, and it's raining, and it's just so overstimulated. I was so overstimulated until I went underneath, and it's so... your thoughts are gone. It's actually so calming to dive and be underwater. For those who are afraid of being underwater, it's actually really nice. Even for someone who has anxiety, not an issue. Peace. Actually, my mask was so poopy and it would like constantly fill up. There was a time where I wasn't paying attention too much, so the water went up my nose and there was some water in my regulator. And then I was just like, all I gotta do is breathe out and then press the button and I'm freaking good, or blow out. Then yeah, because some people will panic and then they might be like, oh my god, I gotta go out there, I can't breathe. But then, you know, you're just chilling. You're not gonna die. And then, like, if you really do need to surface because of an emergency, you can, because you're not that deep. But you shouldn't go fast anyway, but... I gotta get out of here! Well, I think it wasn't that bad getting water in my nose because it was fresh water. I feel salt water, yeah, it'd probably sting a bit, but... yeah. Hold breath segment time? I think I'm gonna get really lightheaded if I do. Yeah, just take care of your stuff, make sure everything is working, and then yeg. 3 minutes? I cannot hold my breath for 3 minutes. That is impossible. But you know what? Oh my god, actually, so the first thing the instructor had us do was swim a certain distance and come back to make sure like we can actually just all swim. I started off freestyling and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna preserve my energy and start like just paddling. And I regretted that so hard because I think that took way more energy than freestyling and going faster because it was so slow. And I was like, afterwards because it was so taxing. I was like, oh my god, I need to go do some cardio because I cannot believe like swimming this much made me so tired. I was like, breaststroke, yeah, any stroke was fine. And then I was just like, holy frick, I was out of breath. And I was like, I need to go to a pool again and start swimming because I could not. Movement, yeah, look at her, she's so comfy. Backstroke, oh yeah, the best feeling is like having all your gear on and you're floating at the top and then I'm just on my back and relaxing. Because when I would surface and chill and then like wait for everyone else, I would just float on my back and then just go life. All I could think about when I was underwater, when we were in the Bahamas doing dive training in the pool for a little thing, Sleepy mentioned this. He was like, dude, yeah, I was getting really like insecure about how much I was like bubbling or like letting out and how many bubbles were coming out because it seemed like a lot. And then I look over and I just see some person like blowing like giggle like going crazy style. And that was me, by the way. And then he's like, oh, you know what? I could just do that too. I was just going breathing out just so many bubbles. And then he's like, yeah. And then that's all I could think about while I was just sitting on the platform underwater or trying to sit, because on the first day I was just grabbing onto the bottom of the platform, not trying to like shoot back up because I was like, I can't manage my buoyancy. I can't stay there. And I was grabbing on for my life. And I think I was also like flexing my legs or like trying to hold them down or like in place so I wouldn't float away. And I think that's why I'm sore. That's probably a good reason why. And the back pain is from the tank and having it on my, and then just going like this. But you know what the best thing is? I come back from diving, I sleep because I passed out. The first day, I passed out. Oh, because I was awake since 12 a.m. Like, I couldn't sleep. And then I was awake, and then I went to do, yeah, my thing at 9. And then I came back, and then I fell asleep around, like, 7 p.m. Yeah. And I was like, frick, I can't stay up for that long. And then I would sleep in a little bit, and I think I slept from like 7 to 2. Best breath control you'll see in your life. You gotta train like this? What is this? Dude, I saw someone set the world record for holding their breath in a pool. Like, he was just in a pool, and I saw a picture. He was holding onto his ribs or something. It was 29 minutes and I don't remember how many seconds. It was 29 minutes and something. And I was like, that is insane. 29 minutes and 3 seconds? Yeah, that's crazy. Even, like, that was me? Yeah, I don't know. He died? No, I don't think he died. I think he was fine. Question mark? I don't think he... Not that I... How does that work? I think he literally was breathing in pure oxygen before he did his attempt. What's my cat doing? I don't know. She's just being... I think she's just sleeping. Look at... Oh, she's so cute! Yeah, she... Oh, big stretch. She freaking loves this rug. Thanks, Baba Adventure. She got the tummy out and everything, yeah. Maybe if she's not lazy, she'll come over. Usually if I snap my fingers, but if she's really chilling, then she's just gonna lay there. I mean, earlier I was laying in bed and she was laying on my stomach. She freaking loves laying with me. She loves laying on my stomach now. She's really good at... Okay, the annoying thing that she does, though, is she freaking messes up her litter box. Yeah, she's long as frick right now. She's a very skinny gal. She's like, what, 6 pounds, I believe, or so? 6 or 7 pounds actually. No, no troll. Not meaning to do the 6-7, but hey, that's my rock. Hey, don't put your claws in that. I put work into that. Oh, very good loafing. I'll give you like an 8 out of 10 on the loaf scale. That's pretty good, but I can still see her front arms, you know? Thanks for the 51 months, Drew. Bread chills. My cat does to the mat in the kitchen, yeah. Oh my god, I'm so excited! I'm so busy. I literally have 2 days until I have to leave again. And then I come back, and then Saturday I have a sponsored stream. Daft customer service. And then Sunday I'll stream, and then on Monday I can't stream because I will be out forging my own knife for however many hours. If I mean, I might stream if it doesn't take me too long. If I come back like during the evening. Yeah. Blacksmithing event? No. Oh my god, and my oh yeah, wait, I have an embarrassing story to tell actually. Okay, well, so the thing that the pier dock or whatever. No, I didn't fall. I literally crawled because there's no stairs to go up after you like get out of the water. So with the tank, like it was also the water was higher than it was supposed to be because it rained so much. So the pier thing was actually under the water. So I got on the pier and I couldn't get myself up. Like the first day I could not get up with the tank on my back. It was so heavy and I was just there. I literally crawled my way to the mud. And that's why I have these bruises on my knees. Because I was like, dude, I can't. Orlos, dude, it was so hard. It's so heavy. I was like, I was so tired. I couldn't. No, I was the only one crawling because one guy, I mean, both. Well, one was a couple, and then the guy was very muscular. He was strong looking. And then she was also very, like, she was also very in shape. And then the other guy was also very in shape, so they had no issues. But I was just like, I was just the SpongeBob arms, like, freaking... with my tank crawling. I gotta go! And it's just, oh god, oh jeez. But hey, at least I wasn't part of a statistic. One guy lost his flipper in the water. And, yeah, because they were like, yeah, sometimes we lose stuff at the bottom, and then we can't retrieve it because it's way too dark down there, and then there's, like, silt, and then they're like, oh my god, I lost the flipper, and then the instructor tried to go down, they're like, oh, where'd you lose it? And he was like, around here, and then they went, and then couldn't find it. It was freaking gone. Forever. A statistic added. Around here! But yeah. But I'm still confused on how I'm freaking, like... So many bruises on this arm, but nothing on this arm. Like, that, it just doesn't make sense. I guess I was really just getting... I look like I lost a fight. No, I was just freaking pond maxing. I'm beat up, yeah. I was freaking outside for so long. But honestly, going outside is freaking good. You guys should go outside and touch some grass. I highly recommend it. Seeing the sun, pretty cool and awesome. I'm good. Frick that, boss. Well, actually, if it's hot outside, don't. But if it's nice and cool outside, you should. But if it's like anything over like 90 degrees, just don't even bother going outside. Wait, does anyone know? Anyone have fan recommendations, actually? Do you guys have any fan recommendations? Because I wanted to get a fan, because sometimes just this area of my room, because my computer gets really hot, so I just wanted a fan next to my desk. Get a Dyson paper fan. Grayo makes good fans. You got a Vornados. What happened to my knees? I was too weak to carry my tank for diving, and then I crawled on the floor like a noob to get to land because I was like, I can't get up, it's too heavy, and I didn't want to ask for help, so I just went noob down. But on the second day, it was fine. I was not tired. But the first day, I think I was just freaking tired because I was awake for so long, and I had to swim like that, lap around, and and then I had to dive and then do everything. I was like, I'm freaking tired with like no, because the only time I ate, so I woke up at 12 a.m. I ate at 1 a.m. and then I didn't eat anything, and and then I was out until 9 to 2:40, and then I was just freaking exhausted. Yeah. Standing fan from Marshall, your mom got 6 years ago. Dyson's over. Yeah, I don't really care about Dyson. You know what I hate to say though? The Dyson hairdryer is actually really good. Cause the Airbnb that we stayed at in Japan that Aman got us, they had Dyson. That's how nice it was. They had Dyson hairdryers just there for the guests to use. And then I hate to say it because it's expensive. It's freaking how many? I'm pretty sure it's like at least $400 or something. And I hate to say it, but that thing, it dries your hair really well and really fast. Because my hair, since I dye it a lot, or it's very like porous, it kind of holds water really well. So it takes a really long time for my hair to dry or to feel completely dry. And it did a really good job. Freaking hate that it works. But I'm still not going to get one. I don't care. I don't care enough to do that. But yeah. Not air wrap, just like the fan or the hair dryer. But yeah, it's like freaking $400 or $500. It's so expensive. I bought like a dupe on Amazon once for like $70. It was pretty decent, but definitely not exactly the same. Dreo fan, Dyson Airwrap and dryer is good, but the air straightener, yeah. You know what? I feel like straighteners can't be that crazy. Like I use my like $20 Conair like curler. This crimper is like freaking $11 or something. Hair tools, I just never invest too much, but I'm like, when I use a nice one, I'm like, wow, you know what? I can tell that this does indeed cost more. And I hate that I could tell. My hairdryer sponsor? I don't know. Oh my god, look at Kitty! She's so cute! She just be sleeping in every pose right now. My coworker got the $500 Dyson wet to dry blow dry straightener, and it's so heavy and bad. I think I had an aneurysm reading. I don't know why I couldn't read that. My brain is freaking bleh. Is she still only chilling? She went outside a little bit, like out of my room. I do not have a... Wait, do I have a Dyson? No, I don't have a Dyson vacuum. I have an LG vacuum or something? I don't remember. I remember getting it, and then my mom's like, good, very nice. You got a Korean vacuum. Thumbs up emoji. It's like, okay. My brother was telling my mom about that I was doing scuba diving, but then she thought I was doing skydiving. She was like, nice. I was like, no, Mom, I'm scuba diving. She's like, oh, scuba diving. Cool. Yeah, my dad was like, nice. My dad was like, you should get to an instructor level. He's like, it's nice to just be certified and everything. Just go. He was like, go certification max. And I was like, okay. My mom's reaction to me skydiving would not just be nice. Yeah. Pilot's license when? No, I don't think I'll get a pilot license, but yeah, I don't know. Oh my god, my hair. What's happening back here? I don't know. An astronaut? No. Play pilot? Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna go do go relearn CPR. Just in case. I mean, you never know when you'll need it, but like in the case like there's an emergency, it's good to know anyway. Frick it. Thanks for the sub, unknown user. Your hair reminds me of Silver from Deadlock? Thanks. Get out of my face! I will be with the Silver soon. Emmy will be Silver. Yeah, I saw there's a Poketoon, but I'll probably watch that tomorrow. I'm freaking tired. I like woke up at 7. I am not. No, I don't think I could fly. Yeah, I'm Ocean Man. Take me by the hand in the land. No, I don't think I'll pilot, but girl was not making. I thought I could make it, but then I started getting tired and more tired as the day went on. But I think I just have residual tiredness from my body is not used to doing this much and swimming and diving. Yeah, and doing outdoor activities where I'm just like, oh god, I need to just... Yeah, it's a good tired. I mean, I went out. I mean, I need to eat. What did I eat today? Oh yeah, I ate a breakfast burrito and a hash brown. Didn't eat anything else. No, but I have the other half. I ate half of the breakfast burrito, actually. Oh, I guess I ate leftovers, but they were fries. Yeah, but I didn't need to eat more. Eat more, and then yegg. Oh my god, I'm so excited. It will be fun. My stomach will not be excited. Yeah. But that's okay. I think it'll be cool. I don't know if we're gonna do only one stream or if we're gonna do another thing, but I guess I'll see. I'll find out. Eat protein? Yeah, I need to eat a bunch of protein. I mean, I have been. I have a freaking, like, random rash on my... Or, like, heat. Maybe it's from heat, I think. Oh, she has stuff on... Oh, a tornado. Oh, okay. Stop scratching. Oh, sorry. Yeah, maybe Friday will be my off day then. Because, I mean, I'm gonna do stuff tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and then, yeah, Sunday. And then Monday I'm not gonna stream, and then I'll be back on... Well, Monday I might stream, depending on how early I do my... How early I finish my knife forging. And if I do, it'll be exciting. Then I can show you guys my little diva knife that I made. And that I do the handle as well with the paracord with the leather or something. Hopefully I get to pick which color I get to use for the handle. I think it'll be cool. No clip this week? I mean, I could do a clip tomorrow. Frick it, why not? Like, whatever. Why don't we watch we can watch the second Austin Powers tomorrow. Why not? Yeah, because Wednesday is probably going to be a short stream. Early short stream. Okay, I'll try the Wendy's meal on Wednesday. Wendy's Wednesday. Really early. And then I have to leave to go to Austin in the evening, so... Any planned Metro? No, I played in one earlier, though, because Emmy invited me. She's like, you want to play? And I was like, sure. And I was like, yeah, and then I played. I was thinking about streaming it, but then I got back home because I was out at an appointment. And I was like, okay, I'm too lazy. If you know, you know. But yeah, did anything else cool happen? Kitty? I learned that she pants, and she hissed at the toy. I don't know why. But I was like going back and forth with the toy, and then she was panting because she was so overworked, and then she went at the toy, and then she started playing with it again. I was like, okay, I don't know what that was for, but sure, why not? XQC got shot by FIFA? Wait, really? Is it because... Was he, watching highlights or something? Is that why? Wait, didn't you guys say clips, like, there's, like, a time slot? Oh! 5 highlights earlier? Oh, yeah. Oh, he didn't use... he should have, yeah, he should have done the squeaks method with the really big spoon. He watched live, no, I think he watched highlights, but I think there's like a certain time frame until it's okay to watch, right? So, oh wait, I forgot. I'm playing some slop tomorrow with Huge and Void. Void asked me to play some slop tomorrow. But after the slop, we can watch Austin Powers. Yeah, I'm gonna stream it. I think it's gonna be around like 10 my time. Probably won't play for too long because Void is a wage guy, so he has to do work. But need more community content? Dude, I need to do more, like, maps. There's a new map. There's a Japan map or something that I played on earlier. And then I played on the SpongeBob one. But, oh my goodness. Mecha, Japan. That's a late clip? Yeah. Unless... I mean, I could ask for earlier. I could do, like, I could ask them to do 7 p.m. PST, which is 9 my time. Scamline? Oh yeah, you think Scamline is worth it? I mean, I could probably ask to do some friend swap. Friend swap, you mean? Did any cool games come out this weekend? Did you guys see the Steam machine or whatever it's called? That's like $1,000 or something base price. The Steam Cube, I was like, holy frick, $1,000 is insane, man. 512 gigabytes without the controller for 1K is insane. Love you, Gabe. No thanks. Yeah, we are not buying that. Sorry. I will just be playing on my PC. I'm good. Thank you, AI, for that price. Laptop specs. No, my title is a reference because I am dive certified. I am an ocean man. I can now dive up to 60 feet. I can just show them my certification and I can just go dive. Daph said she would teach me free diving. But the thing is with free diving is that I will only be able to hold my breath for like 2 seconds and I'll be to come back. Daph, I don't know if I can go down far enough to actually free dive. It'd be more like a free little dip and then I come back up because I can't breathe. I can't hold my breath for that long. You have to hold. Okay, but everyone, I'm gonna bring up a timer clock app on my thing. How do I reset it? How do I reset? I don't know. Timer, alarm, stopwatch. How do I reset this? Ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Dude, I was trying so hard to find the freaking clock app. I'm at 125. You can tell because my face is getting freaking red. Better than me? But yeah, like, imagine I'm underwater. That is... I'm definitely not holding it for that long. I think I had better training because I was also ocean manning earlier. We gotta do some cardio. You lasted... Girl! Okay, if you can't do at least, like, 20 seconds of holding your breath, you gotta go... You gotta... You gotta... We need some help here. Can't star in a horror movie. Oh, jeez. Did I take any under... Girl, you couldn't see anything under... There's nothing to... First of all, nothing to take a picture underwater where I was diving at or getting dive certified at because it was just... Literally, the picture's just brown. This is what it would be. I'm not even kidding you. This is probably underwater. Is there a picture? Yeah, wait, this is a good image. Okay, when I was at the top, ish, this is what it would look. Oh, we're not doing that. At the top, this is what it looked like, basically. Really nice view. You couldn't see anything. And then the closest I have to say when you're, like, more submerged is probably... a little bit darker than this. A bit more darker than this. That was basically what you would see. No, the fish I didn't... I can tell you the fish that I saw was 100% not a turd, okay? Because it swam up to me and I could literally tell it was a fish. It was not a piece of poop. You know what was really weird, though? I tried to pee. Like, because I really had to pee. Like, I had the feeling like I needed to pee, but I just couldn't go. I don't know why. Like, I tried to pull a daff where I just, you know, let it freaking flow in the water. But I just couldn't pee. I don't know. Aren't you in my suit? No, I'm just in a swimming suit. Not relaxed enough? Maybe, I don't know. No, I wasn't in a wetsuit. It's really warm here, so we didn't use a wetsuit. We just were in our swimming suits. You actually gotta try pretty hard and get used to it. Yeah, because it's like the pressure, and it just... But maybe it felt weird, or I felt the need to pee because of the pressure as well. So yeah. It's probably a good thing that you're unable to pee yourself. That is true. You can scuba in the swimsuit. Well, usually you want to wear a wetsuit because it gets cold, but where I was, it was freaking warm. The pressure snatched your waist. Oh my god. Wait, maybe I need to go diving more to get a snatched waist. And to work out my legs, holy frick. Kitty? You wanna go diving with me? She said, no, I'm good. She just yawned and said, nah. Oh, jeez. But yeah, oh my ears hurt? No, I'm really good at equalizing because I swam a lot as a kid. So I learned how to do it without pinching my nose. I don't know how to explain it. It's like something back here, I like press it up, and then I like breathe out, kind of like through my nose, but it also like helps my ears, so just... Is it like mewing? Kind of, but you're not using your tongue. I have no idea how. Kind of like the back of the roof of your mouth, and then you like... I don't freaking know. I figured it out how to do it as a kid, I guess, and then it just stuck with me. So I have no problems equalizing when I go down to dive. Like the yawn reflex? Kind of, yeah. Kind of like almost, yeah, but sort of. I don't know. Does it work in an airplane? Yeah, it works for everything. If my ears feel uncomfortable or clogged, I just use that. And if I do it enough. You know what is freaking nice that I miss? I mean, I haven't done it, or it hasn't happened to me in a while. When I used to swim in a pool as a kid, I mean, obviously getting water in your ear feels really bad. But the relief and the warm water that comes out of your ear after your ear gets unclogged from the water, that feels so good. Like that warm water just going shh, you're like, yeah, my ear is unclogged and it feels so good. I just thought about that while I was driving. I was like, frick, I don't know if I'm gonna have that again, but it's a really nice feeling. It is. Yeah, the clogged feeling sucks poop, but yeah, it's literally like ear peeing, basically, but not really. Yeah, I feel like Brendan needs to get dive certified so we can all go diving. Did I ever do a circle in the pool and make a tide happen and try to swim against it? No. I used to just pretend to be a mermaid. I would literally just pretend to do, like... I would swim, and then I would go back and forth and pretend like I was competing in swimming. But I never actually did competitive swim. I just swam for fun. I was just a for fun type of person. Under the sea. I did, like, handstands, and I would just do, like... I don't know. I would just hoot and holler in the pool when I was... Oh, Daff is faster 1000%. I am so slow. Like, that test that we did, You know that gif of Patrick? You know, I will pull up the exact how I was right after we finished swimming that lap. This was after I got out of the water. This is what happened to me.
Air is not good. You're just being shy. Don't worry, buddy. You're doing
No, this is actually this is when I started swimming and freestyling, and then when I switched over to paddling. This is me at the end. I was like, ugh. I freaking died. I was so tired.
What kind of place is this?
But yeah, Hylas sent this earlier. I have to watch this. This is for breath control. Let me see. Okay, wait a minute. Vocals! In heels too. That's insane. Yeah, I could never, or like it would take me a very long. But even with the, I couldn't do the vocals like that at all. Thanks for the 61 creamer. Ocean man, take me by the hand and the land. I need to make my cosplay, but it's not too hard. I have to dye my jacket. I have to crimp my wig. I have to make the bloody hands. I have the glove, I have to cut out a square, and then I have to cut the pants because he's a freaking poor guy and his clothes are all tattered up. Oh, and I bought fake blood to put because he has blood on his shirt. When will you wear wigs? You have to make all of that. Fake. Yes, it's fake. I actually have the bottle. It's downstairs, though. I can't bring it up right now. I'm too lazy to bring it up right now. Going up the stairs is actually... pains my legs, but I feel like my legs feel a little better now. Do I have any bruises on my left leg? Oh yeah, I mean... I look like I got freaking beat. Someone just beat me. Oh no! But no, this is all from diving. I just bruise easily. Girl! Yeah. I look like a ripening fruit. Walking bruise factory. The water. Dude, the word. I can't stop itching. It's so itchy. Where? Oh wait, my cream is over here. Who hurt me? No one. Stop scratch. I can't. Who did that to you? No one. Was the water cold? No, it was really warm. It was really nice to dive in. I'm so excited to dive next month. And Daff said I could borrow her GoPro because she got a better camera. So we can get double the underwater footage. Yay! I need to start looking at places to dive in Cancun, though. And maybe I need to test out if Dramamine works for my... I think she's hitting people with her knees. No! Are we diving multiple days? I mean, I'd be down. I mean, I don't think we really have plans. I think we're just there to, like, relax and just dive or whatever. Do whatever glorp shaky, because we're going to an all-inclusive. So we're just gonna be eating and diving and, yeah, vibes-based. No expectations, yeah, just doing whatever. Yeah, I've never been to an all-inclusive resort, so I'm excited. It's my first time. I've never been to Cancun either, so I think it'll be very exciting. Don't go... Yeah, I will not go into the Satan's butthole, but Daff might. She's like... I'm trying to tell her no, don't go in Satan's butthole, but like... All-intrusive? No, all-inclusive hotel. Satan's Blazing Butthole. Come with me to go check out Satan's Blazing Butthole. No one has ever come out of this alive. But today, we're gonna see if we... Isn't that crazy? There... what is it? Jacob's Well is in Texas or whatever. Our instructor was telling us about it, but he's like, yeah, it's closed off because... None of the... Even the cave divers, they just freaking... bleh! In Jacob's Well, so... Yeah. Who the freak is Jacob and why is it his well? I don't freaking know. Can you stream there? I want to see... No, I have no wishes to ever go cave diving. What happened to my knee? Oh, I got in a fight and I won, obviously, because I'm here streaming. Because if I lost, I wouldn't be streaming. And I also won $5 billion for winning the fight. Yeah, that was in the video of cave diving deaths. Dude, when he was talking about the cave diving stuff, I was just literally thinking about all the cave diving death videos that I watched. With my other knee, no. I'm like, if you know Deadlock, I'm like Lash, and like he like ground slams the ground with his knees. Like that's what I was doing. From the top rope, I freaking pummeled them. Boosh. Here's the grand finale. Ground pound! She became delusional while she was gone? No. I became dive certified, and... I don't know. I think I told all the stories that I had to tell, though. But you know what? Daff and I might just go scuba diving with my instructor. She's like, I want to meet this guy. Time to eat him for knowledge. But I don't think I just won't tell him about the eating part. I did tell him about Daff, though. I was like, oh yeah, my friend, she recently got advanced certification, and yeah, she got me into diving. She also streams and stuff. And then he's like, oh wow, very, very cool. And then they were like, yeah, you know, diving is a really social thing. Like, you're just gonna meet a bunch of people, and they're always gonna want to know what you're doing. So you're just gonna have to come across this conversation every time, like if you're whatever you do, because you're gonna be like, what do you do? Why are you out here? Because they want to know, like, what the frick do you do to be able to dive and then relax like this. So yeah. Are there any diving superstitions? No, but you can get really sick if you do some things wrong. I mean, obviously you can freaking I mean, you can get the bends, you can get, what is it, nitrogen narcosis, is it what it is? When you get freaking loopy. Yeah, the bend is decompression sickness. There's like levels to it, but yeah, you can die from decompression sickness. And then what you need to do is you need to freaking go into an oxygen chamber if you do have decompression sickness. You go yeah, when you come up too fast. Oh my god! One more thing is, my instructor said greater expansion for some reason, and then my ears went... Deadlock item. I got so excited. I was like, oh, yeah, I recognize those two words together. But then, yeah. That was all. Bet! Oh yeah, the other instructor asked, like, oh yeah, what games do you play? And I was like, I mean, he's not gonna know any of the games that I say. Son probably plays, like, Roblox or something. Like, there's no way he would know random games, or, like, maybe Pokemon would be. Dave the Diver? Ooh! Wait, did Dave the Diver come out with the new expansion? I saw Daft playing it, and I saw someone else play it on my list. Oh, The Jungle! Ooh, how was that? In the jungle. You need to there's poop. Oh my god, wait, it's gonna be just like diving. Like what I just did. Yeah, just so like earlier. I'm so excited for the prequel of David the Diver. I think that game looks really fun. Oh my god, they're adding Texas? Yeah, there ain't nothing to see in Texas. But at least we're close to Mexico, so if I ever wanted to go to... You know what? Diving spots in Cancun. I'm looking right now. What's a cool looking... Oh, there's like a... Ooh! Turtle! Poopy. Megan said, that is true. We do have Meg. Okay, well, let's see this. Let me open this website. Best top 10 diving Cancun scuba diving. Oh, there's just a bunch of like ooh, wait, this reef looks so pretty and colorful. Surely it's still as colorful now, right? Aga? Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you'd want to find in your Burger King something is someone else's foot fungus. But in fact, I forgot something like that. The new emotes in here always give you whiplash. What new emotes? I haven't added an emote since like, when was the last one I added? OMG, OMG? Oh yeah, that one. But that's for offline chat when you guys... Oh, and Daft Orb. When you guys watch soccer, the World Cup. I need to eat. I hope you guys had fun thinking or hearing about my dive stories. Have I been watching? A little bit, but my brother tells me about more of it. Thanks, Dab! I can't wait to play Mermaids with you! Oh my god, oh my god, can I do oh yeah, dailies! Oh my god, yes, I can do that. Sorry, I totally forgot about that, honestly. I've been... Girl spent 3 or 2 days out in the water and she forgets about everything else that she's supposed to be doing. Girl... You can tell the patient their doctor's dives are true. Dr. Dole. Tomodachi Life Island? I could look at it tomorrow. I need to see if they had a baby yet. Because Ada and Meg got married. And I wanted to see if they had a child. I need to look at that. Or maybe other people will want to get married soon on the island. Did you know when you go diving, did you know the regulator is supposed to go on the right side? All the important stuff is on the right side, and the second one is called the octopus. Really? Ooh, that looks freaking goog. This is gonna work on my appetite for soon. Who is paying $4.50 for a Prime? No. I don't know how much a Prime is, though, but no. Wow. This looks real nice on the right. A Billy. Holy sausage! Wait, okay, the chicken... Ooh, this is hard. Wait, $5? This is kind of crazy. Okay, but the chicken skin on the left, on that wing, I believe, looks really good. Or is it the leg? Nah. Ooh, 1450. Roast chicken with fries. Those look really good. Both look really good. Dude, the rye looks really good, but I have to go for the chicken. Chimichurri? Okay, that steak looks way too cooked. That is like almost well done. There's no way I'm eating that. I'm gonna go kill myself because they're gonna eat well done meat. Thanks for the 15 months, Kodak. Long hot dog with mayo and a large Coke, which I don't know, they were doing some interpretive art with the mayo. Or the burger and pint. I mean, I gotta go with the burger and pint, even though that just doesn't look that great. Burger or cheesy chips? Oh, nah, they gave the onion burger with a side of meat or the pulled pork hot dog. Yeah, we are not. They gave that cheeseburger some veneers. Yeah, the denture burger. Ooh, the sharing box. Sunyon. Hat full of air. Yeah, I don't know how to say that. 9 out of 10. Pretty good. Costco dole. Columbus nitrate free sliced applewood ham 2 pounds. I don't know how much a ham is. I don't know, 2 pounds of ham, $7.99. $10.99. Ooh! Bazinga. Woman out in the water for 2 days, still hasn't lost her touch for Costco dole. Okay. This is 270. Like right here. 80. 90. 300. This is looking like a good 300. 300. Oh! And she still got the angle. The blam. This is a freaking school. This looks like this looks like a freaking like school. This doesn't look like a. What is this, man? This looks South Dakota. I mean, it's really large, but like it's in South Dakota. Like it's probably not gonna be too pricey. Is it a pricey place? I don't freaking know where this is, man. You know what? I'm gonna start off with $1 million. Way more expensive. 4.5 million. Oh! Bang! Okay. Wow, this is Why is it so wide? I guess that they did it with the wide angle lens. Like, this car is freaking stretched out. What, the glorp? Fence? Water? Is this around Cerulean City? Or am I... Oh, where is there a body of water with a fence and some water? Fire red, leaf green. Let's go. Aga, use your HelloFresh code today, but thanks for... Oh my god, wait, I need to do my last shout out, actually. Going to Vermilion. Gold teeth guy? You think this is the safari? I don't think this is the safari zone. I have no idea where this is. This one I might be... It's the zoo in Fuchsia City? Oh, this is Lavender... Super? Wait, you're done streaming already? Greetings! Giga LARP? Dude, you know what's actually LARP? He opened Pokemon cards, by the way, on stream. And then he would get to the end full, he's like, I don't know, is this good? Is this... And then he's like, guys, say that. I don't get it. Is this supposed to be exciting? Have fun with dinner with Sloan. Yeah, he said... God, I forgot how you pronounce some Pokemon. It was definitely something. Where the freak is Fuchsia City? Let's say this. What the frick is it? This is a fountain? Panel picture? Oh, Sinnoh remake. What the frick is this? What? Where is a fountain? Yeah, it's us dead, Daff. We're freaking stranded. And I'm gonna up... Why does everyone... Wait, I should do the voice cell thing that you made me do. I'm gonna try it again, actually, after I'm done. Voice cell. Here, I'll do it after. Yeah, I got a better score than Super. Oh, this is the resort area. Where the freak is this? The resort. The resort. The resort. Resort. Where is it? Where's the This is post-game? Top right? Where? Resort. Is this the resort area? I don't know. Yippee! Kootle! What the glory? Okay, how is 50%? Guys, I don't know about this. This one might be a little hard. Where do I even begin to cut this is the question, like... Yeah, that's not happening. 52-year-old man with an onset severe headache. Testicular torsion. He reports associated nausea, vomiting, and blurred vision that have developed alongside the headache. What is... Stroke? Oh, geez, okay. Many strokes to be had. Heat stroke? He drank some river water? Whenever someone types like a very long sounding thing, I'm like, I want to guess it, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna guess some random, I don't know. Asymptomatic pituitary adenoma. What does that mean? Adenoma. What is that? What does that mean? Non-secreting? Isn't that the BB No Money song? Pituitary apoplexy. Thank you. Thank you, doctor in the chat. Yay for yeah is an actual doctor. But you know what? I am dive certified. Bazinga. Okay, let's try being a voice cell. I think Super got like 200 or something, right? What? What if I try to lower my voice as... Okay, I'm gonna try to lower my voice as much as possible. My regular voice got like 190. Wait, what if I talk... I am currently testing my voice. What if I talked like that? Okay, look. I am currently testing my voice. My favorite color is blue. The sky is sunny. My voice is loud and clear. I'm using a proper mic and my environment is quiet. No! Well, it's lower than... Wait. Okay, let me do my regular voice. I am currently testing my voice. My favorite color is blue. The sky is sunny. My voice is loud and clear. I'm using a proper mic and my environment is quiet. Ah! You didn't see that. Ah! Wait, how do I lower my voice? I am currently testing my voice. My favorite color is blue. The sky is sunny. My voice is loud and clear. I'm using a proper mic and my environment is quiet. Ooh! Wait, 141 is pretty good. Wait. But I don't know. Oh, my super impression? I'm currently testing my voice. My favorite color is blue. The sky is sunny. My voice is loud and clear. I'm using a proper mic and my environment is quiet. Oh, jeez. Spot on. Welcome back, Super TF. I'm so sorry, ... Yeah, if you guys are ever curious about... Super made us do this while we're playing Deadlock or something, because me and Emmy never heard about it. He's like, yeah, I got like 200 something. Oh, let me be clear. I am currently testing my voice. My favorite color is blue. The sky is sunny. My voice is loud and clear. I'm using a proper mic, and my environment is quiet. No! Thanks, Obama. Yeah, it was not deep. I tried. Let me be clear. Do Stitch. I'm currently testing my voice. My favorite color is blue. The sky is sunny. My voice is loud and clear. I'm using a proper mic and my environment is quiet. Yeah, I mean, it's all like 200 something. Glorp! Alright, well, I'm gonna go eat and I'll be back tomorrow. I gotta go work on my cosplay because I literally have today and tomorrow kind of ish to work on it, basically. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Bye. Oh my god, I get to watch Death later. I think she's, I don't know if she's streaming, but I'm assuming she is. Okay, add points all 60k because I was gone for the weekend.